Hello. Today I will talk about special Lithuanian folk genre called sutartinės. Sutartinės is a special and oldest Lithuanian folk polyphonic songs. The word sutarti means to be in accord. Sutartinės is a phenomenon of Lithuanian traditional music, interlinked singing. Words and movements representing an archaic form of 2- and 3-voiced polyphony, usually sung by women. The songs have simple melodies with 2 to 5 pitches and comprise 2 distinct parts: a meaningful main text and a refrain that may include nonce words. Their most important features is their syncopated rhythm and narrow melodic range. They were only performed by certain women who inherited this ability and only sang in a very small circle, usually within the family. Sometimes they were danced in simple steps, walking in a circle, crossing hands, shaking hands, nodding the head. Sutartinės were sung on various occasions, so there are different genres of sutartinės: work, wedding, military.
Kad buvo, kad jo geri metai, kad jo, kad jo, kad jo, kad jo, kad jo, kad jo, kad jo. Kad buvo, kad jo geri metai, kad jo, 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 geri metai, kad jo, pagadirjo, kad jo, kaitelijo, kad jo, pagadirjo, kad jo, kaitelijo, kad jo, kadjo, kadjo, kaitelijo, kadjo, pagadirjo, kadjo, kaiveršinjo, kadjo, pagadirjo, kadjo, kaiveršinjo, kadjo, pagadirjo, kadjo, kaiveršinjo, kadjo, nešamėjo, kadjo, daržinėjo, kadjo, nešamėjo, kadjo, daržinėjo, kadjo, nešamėjo, kadjo, daržinėjo, kadjo, kadjo, karo, kadjo, rezinėjo, kadjo, kadjo, karo, kadjo, rezinėjo, kadjo, kadjo, karo, kadjo, rezinėjo, kadjo.
Lithuanian sutartinės are characterized by second intervals between individual voices and syncopated rhythms. Sutartinės have very few words, repetitive lyrics, and large number of sound words and choruses. Melodies are short and narrow in scope. They consist of 2 to 5 sounds of different pitches. The rhythm is often syncopated, while the harmony is made up of constantly sounding seconds. There are almost 40 different styles and ways of performing sutartinės. Sutartinės Lithuanian multi-part songs were inscribed on the UNESCO representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity in 2010.
Žvingia žirgas dalyje, dolyjute dolyje, žvingia žirgas dalyje, žvingia žirgas dalyje, aš varteliu dalyje, aš varteliu dalyje. Sim sesi
Sutartinės were also performed on different instruments. For example, skudučiai, panpipes, lumsdelis, reed pipe, ragai, wooden horns, daudytės, birbynės, a hornpipe, and 5-stringed kantlis. These instruments were mostly played by men. Let's listen to a few examples. Now I will say a few words about Lithuanian woodwind instrument birbynė. An authentic Lithuanian wind instrument birbynė, known as a hornpipe, originally comes from Lithuania. Its name originates from the word buzz. For the first time, this instrument was mentioned as a surma in Psalter by Jonas Bretkūnas Rėza in 1625. The term birbynė was first found in German-Lithuanian dictionary compiled by Ruigys in 1747. Birbynė is also mentioned in later written works of culture and ethnography by the scholars in 19th century. According to researchers, the instrument was used by shepherds who played on it various improvisations, dances, songs, special folk music improvisations called raliavimai. Let's listen to two examples of folk birbynė. improvements of Birbini began in about 1925. After continuous search and trials, an upgraded chromatic soprano Birbini was constructed by Povilas Samuitis and Pranas Serva in 1950. A double bass Birbini was constructed in 1955, and later, 1 year, a tenor Birbini was also constructed. The family of improved Birbini includes soprano, tenor, and double bass. Soprano Birbini has a wide dynamic range, and its timbre is extremely flexible. Depending on the artistic technique, creativity, and repertoire, the instrument can sound like an oboe, flute, clarinet, saxophone, or even trumpet. Later, you will hear my composition, which I performed with an upgrade Birbinis. I would like to talk about one of my electroacoustic interpretations of Sutartinis. First of all, my basic principle was not to disrupt the structure of the song, so that the melody, the notes, the rhythm remain clear and keep the main authentic line of the song. And the main principle of the interpretation itself, of the new composition, is the timbral modulations of the melodies performed and the composition in a spatial, immersive sound field. So this composition was conceived and recorded with the principles of surround sound already in mind. I performed this arrangement on 3 different upgraded Birbinis. First, diatonic Birbini, second, soprano Birbini and voice, and the tenor Birbini to finish the composition. For the Birbini sound recording, I used 2 ambisonic recording techniques, namely first order ambisonic, in order to capture the spatial 3D sound of the room. Also, I used Blumlein pair in order to control the close sound. The music performance was recorded on 78 tracks. The program I used for the sound experiments and modulations is Sound Particles program, which is more used in film production, but I think it can be very useful for creating some new and unusual sounds, bypassing classical sound effects and so on. So I would like to show you a few examples. For the final surround composition, I used Steinberg Nuendo 12. The final format is Dolby Atmos. It is a pity that we will not be able to hear the composition in immersive audio format at the moment. And now I would like to invite you to listen to the composition Sutartine, which is called Green Oak Leaves.